I am making this brief little video because I have something to say about a word, phrase, whatever you want to call it, that I think a lot of people like to use when it comes to women, moms, mother figures, grandmothers, aunts, godmothers, what have you, caregivers. Um, can we please, um, hold a moment of space and recognition for women who are caregivers to multiple people besides themselves, um, and not make it feel like it's um, like this fantasy type thing. And so what I'm just gonna get right to it. Stop calling women, especially moms, superwoman and supermom. Please stop doing that shit. Some women might be cool with it. It may not bother them, but I just think it's not like it's like, for me personally, I experienced postpartum depression after both of my pregnancies. And me and my husband have had a very up and down, peak and valley journey since becoming parents. The rose-colored glasses come off when you become a parent. Like, dead serious. Like, maybe for some situations it improves it, but in a lot of situations, like they always say, a baby's not gonna fix stuff, you know what I mean? So like, there's a lot that goes on, even if you have like a good support system, friends, whatever the case may be, family, whatever. um a woman goes through so much from the transition of being, you know uh, um woman with no children to a woman with children, and then add more children on, multiple pregnancies, multiple children, etc. Every time is different. It's in that initial transition from being no kids free to being a mom. That shit is intense and it's crazy and it's a roller coaster. And you could look, whatever, a woman's body at minimum is going to take 2 years to get back to whatever normal is, you know what I mean? And there's data between, a year, 2 years, whatever the case is, but like, for real, it's probably going to be like a good 2 years. And like, that is such a hard transition. And I know that people say it to try to make a mom feel better about herself, to make her feel good, that what she's doing is amazing. And I know it's not meant to hurt, but people really need to think about the words and the terms of endearment that they give to new moms. Because I could tell you, especially a mom that may be experiencing postpartum depression or anxiety or both, and even if she's not and she's just tired and whatever, I don't think most women feel that way. And when they are in the trenches of fighting that mom guilt, that exhaustion, that lack of sense of self, and all of these things that come with it, being told that you're superwoman, it stings a little bit. And I don't know if other women feel like this as like a masses, you know what I mean? But I know there are women who would agree with me. Like, it's almost like if you're losing weight on a weight loss journey or something, or whatever, and people, oh my God, you look amazing. You were never that big. I know that you're trying to say that to make me feel good, but it don't make me feel good. Because when I was the size that I was, and even if I am the size that I'm now, if I lost weight, I still was that person. I'm still mentally going through that. And that's the same way it feels as a mom. I know you didn't mean that to hurt my feelings, but it stings because like I don't even know who I am, and then like I don't remember who I was before this. I'm not sure how to balance who I am now and then taking care of these little humans, and then like and then to not have like a support system and then like be doing it and whatever the case. It creates this like storm of things, you know what I mean? And it's so hard because it's like I know people mean it, good with a good heart. It's coming from a good place, but I just I just my advice, and even moms to moms, maybe moms that have older kids and are past the like toddler and baby stage and young child, um it's mom brain is real. So sometimes you forget, and you um so it's easy to blurt those things out and not think about the fact that like that woman may really be struggling. Like that's another thing. Like people act like motherhood in all forms and contents of being a mom, transitioning to being a mom, is like this natural thing. Becoming pregnant, bearing a child, going through childbirth, of course, our bodies are amazing in that way. But there's so much to learn about being a mother, a parent, period. And so when people act like this shit is just supposed to be like all encompassing, this natural, all knowing, intuitive thing, there are pieces of it that are that way, but there are a lot of pieces of it that are not that way. They're just not. And so that makes it even harder on a woman, on a father, on a guardian, whatever the case may be. But I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion, and I just would appreciate if people would have a little bit more sensitivity towards not only parents in this world, and let me not say in this world, okay? Because all right, I'm in America, USA, America, United States of America, and our country is really shitty in that way. We have no culture, no community around families, mothers, new parents, parents, period. It's just feast, famine, you're out for yourself with that. Um, so, but yeah, maybe just be a little bit more conscious before you decide to give a woman, a mom, especially a term of endearment about how well she's doing with her children. Um, because you just never know what she might be going through. You may not know where her head space is, where her heart space is, where her soul space is in that moment. And I think the best thing you could do is provide understanding, empathy for them, and allow them to express themselves, because sometimes those comments can come off as dismissive to somebody who may be really struggling. And so sometimes you need to just acknowledge them where they are. Give them that acknowledgement, um, that they're valid in where they're at. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's all. I don't know if I'll ever come back on here again. I don't know if you'll ever see me again, but that's all I got to say.